That's such a good angle, too. That's awesome. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Vinyasa 2. I'm joined with Alex and Taylor for a very special Vinyasa 2 class today. Thanks for being here. Today's class is going to be really heavy on hamstrings, so make sure you've got 2 blocks if you have them. I think that's going to be helpful. And I think that's it. I think we're ready to go, team. Okay, cool. So to get started, let's come on to our backs, Supta Baddha Konasana. We'll bring the soles of our feet together, let our knees drop to the sides. Maybe if you're feeling crazy, bring those blocks under your knees to help support the hips. And we'll take just a couple deep breaths here. Oh, we also have some dogs that are joining us. They're very helpful. All right, see if you can take your inhale all the way into the chest and then bring it all the way down into the belly. Feel the belly rise. Feel the belly sink, and then the chest. Two more breaths, just like that. Maybe opening up the arms if that feels good for the chest. Beautiful, y'all. So as always, feel free to stay here. Maybe this is your entire practice tonight. I strongly encourage that if that feels good. But if you're ready for a little bit of movement, we're going to start to bring our knees up, bringing soles of our feet onto the mat. We'll walk our feet out to the width of the mat, draw your knees to touch, and then just feel kind of a natural curve out of the lumbar spine, start to straighten out. Take a big deep breath again, all the way down into the belly. Feel some expansion there, maybe a little tension or traction in the spine. And then let both knees fall to the left, fall to the right. Start to notice if you feel any restriction in the quads, which I did immediately. Yes, awesome. All right, we'll start to walk our feet a little closer together, more like hips distance apart. But then walk the heels close into your hips. Bring the palms of your hands to the tops of your thighs. And then keeping rooted in your feet, start to press your palms into the tops of the thighs. You feel the shoulder blades start to slide up the mat. And we're getting some real traction, hopefully down in the sacrum and the low back, maybe up between the shoulder blades. Just imagine lengthening the spine here, inviting a little bit of space between the vertebrae. This always feels like on the verge of maybe not what I'm supposed to be doing, but it feels awesome. Take another big breath. Whew, awesome. All right, from here, let's hug both knees into the chest, and we'll start to rock back and forth. I like having y'all behind me. This is very cool. All right, let your right knee stay hugged in, but your left leg will come long and heavy along the mat. Maybe feeling a little opening in the hip flexors on the left side. Awesome. All right, let's start to let the right knee fall out to the right a little bit. Eventually, we're going to shine that right foot up towards the ceiling, holding onto pinky edge of right foot, finding half happy baby here. So maybe starting to pay attention to what's going on in the right hamstrings. But hopefully just opening up that right hip. Let that left leg really be heavy here. Awesome. So we're going to be playing with some postures today that you might not be in the mood to play with. And if that's the case, please feel free to skip them. Find something that feels better. All right, let's go ahead and bend back into that right knee, hug right knee into the chest. And then we're going to hug behind the right thigh as we extend right leg up towards the ceiling. So right foot is kind of pressing up towards the ceiling or the porch ceiling in our case. And we're just paying attention to the hamstrings here. So hugging that right leg in might feel nice. You might be reaching up for the calf. You might point the toes towards the ceiling so we can stretch that tibialis anterior, that muscle in the shin. You might draw the toes towards the face, get into those calves. I usually like to rotate my ankles around because I have just an awful natural gait, and so my ankles are always really sore. Cool. So again, lots of attention to the hamstrings today. Make sure we're getting nice and stretched out, even here in the beginning. Cool. Nice big deep breath. Yeah, nice, y'all. All right, let's hug back into that right knee. Hug that right knee into the chest. And then we're going to hug left knee and let the right leg come long and heavy along the mat. Yeah. All right, let that left knee come out to the left. And then maybe find that half happy baby here, if that sounds good. Nice, y'all. Yeah, feeling a little tighter on that left side for me. Will be a good indicator of what to expect a little bit later on, probably. All right, awesome. Let's start to hug left knee back into the chest and extend left foot up towards the ceiling. So again, let's get into the back of the leg. Maybe it's hugging on to the hamstrings or reaching up for the calf, maybe the ankle. If you're feeling bonkers, maybe you go for that left big toe. See what you want. Play with pointing your toes up, drawing your toes down, all that fun stuff. Really just taking an inventory of the legs. Nice. Are there cicadas?
The noise?
Yeah.
I don't know. Sounds like it.
I feel like there's a lot of really natural, nice sounds. Cicadas and roosters. Yeah, summer sounds. Summer porch sounds, even. All right, we'll hug left knee back into the chest. Awesome. All right, let's hug both knees in and reach your feet up towards the ceiling, making that capital L shape with your body. Flex your feet here. All right, I'm going to bring my hands in like a diamond under my low back to support my low back a little bit here. We're going to do some core work, and hopefully kind of supporting the low back will take some of the effort out of your neck and into the floor. Right, Sherlock? All right, we'll take an inhale. Keep your straight legs. Exhale, try to lower your straight legs about 45 degrees towards the mat, and then hold there for a full breath. All right, then we'll lower the heels just above the mat. Awesome. Inhale, let's bring it up to 45 degrees again. And back to that 90 degrees capital L shape. We'll do it again like that here. So we'll take an inhale, exhale 45 degrees. Inhale, exhale just above the mat with the heels. Hello. Come up to 45 degrees. And then bring it back up, capital L shape. Cool. Okay, so from here, let's point our toes. And then we'll lower our legs, like not quite 45 degrees. It's more like, I don't know, 25 degrees-ish. Okay, and then with your pointed toes, draw your first name in cursive. When you're done with that, let's lower down to 45 degrees. Do your middle name.
3 letters, please.
And when you're done with that, let's lower heels just above the mat. Do that last name.
Oh.
And hold at the bottom for a breath. And bring the legs back up for that capital L shape. Awesome. All right, we'll hug the knees into the chest. We'll start to rock north and south along the length of our spine. Eventually use your momentum to bring you all the way up and through to tabletop position. Yay. Go, team. All right, palms under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Let's find some cat-cows to warm up the spine. So we'll inhale, tip the tailbone up, drop the belly, shine the chest forward. Awesome. Exhale, tip the tailbone down, wave through the spine, arch the back, drop the head. Inhale, find cow. Exhale, find cat. Start to add any organic movement that feels good as you just flow in and out of this warming sequence. So we're on the porch. So we're already pretty warm. Awesome. Let's do another full breath here. Whatever that looks like for you. Oh, awesome. And we'll come back to a nice neutral spine tabletop when you're ready. Cool. All right, from here, let's tuck our inhale. Exhale, lift the hips, downward facing dog. First one of class. Walk it out. Be open-minded about it. Notice where you're feeling it today. Mine's super in my calves. Awesome. All right, we'll inhale, look forward. Exhale, let's shift forward to a high plank. So we're going to hang out here for a sec, just breathing, but always you're welcome to drop your knees here. But let's pull the crown of our head forward, heels back if that's feeling all right. Imagine someone is lovingly poking you in the sides. I don't know how I feel about the lovingly part. Neutrally poking you in the sides, toning the waist in a little bit. Cool. All right, we're going to take an inhale here. Exhale, shift forward on your tippy tiptoes. Lower halfway down and pause, chaturanga. So elbows point directly back behind us. We're floating in like a little half push-up. Then we're going to flip the toes. Inhale, pull the heart through and up. Upward facing dog, just palms of the hands and tops of the feet on the mat, if that agrees with the low back. Yeah, inhale. Exhale, pull the lower belly in to lift the hips, flip the toes, downward facing dog. If the low back did not like that, feel free to maybe explore baby cobra today, keeping the body down on the mat instead of that upward facing dog. All right, inhale, look forward. Exhale, take teeny tiny pony hoop steps so you come to the front of your mat. Forward fold. Nice heavy head here. Maybe nod your head yes, or find an arm variation that you dig. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine here. Hello. Exhale, fold back into it. Root into the feet, take soft knees. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Arms reach up overhead. Exhale, palms come to heart center. Mountain pose. All right, super strong posture here. A tiny micro bend in the knees so that the muscles of the legs are turned on and hug onto our bones here. Draw lower belly in. Open the chest. Grow a little taller. Yeah, inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palms come to the earth. Step or hop back into plank. Hold for a breath. And then either drop your knees or shift forward into chaturanga. Inhale, peel the heart through and up, up dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just flowing it all together. Dogs are over it though. One more breath. Inhale, look forward, spike the heels up, bend the knees. Exhale, big steps or hop to the front of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to stand, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, palms come to heart center. Already find your super strong legs. Find that warm core. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palms come to the earth. Step or hop back into plank carrier. Exhale, down to belly or chaturanga. Inhale, peel the heart through and up. Exhale, down dog. Oh my gosh, my calves are tight. So if you can lift the tailbone a little higher, sit your sit bones back a little further. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the front of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to stand, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, sit back, chair pose. Just like, oh, you can't see Alex. There we go. All right, yeah, let's reach the hips back a little further. Reach your ribs up from your waist a little bit. Open the chest. Yes! Inhale. Exhale, dive forward, straighten out the legs, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palms come to the earth. Step or hop back into plank. If you want to take that flow we've been doing, take it. Otherwise, skip it. Meet us in downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts up into the sky. Exhale, we're going to bring it forward for a runner's lunge to start. So our right knee stacked over right ankle. We'll drop that left knee, untuck the left toes. And then hands here might come to blocks. That might feel nice as we sink into a nice low lunge here. So ideally, we're looking for an opening on the front of the left hip. That would be really cool. Cool. Maybe you reach the arms up. That feels like a nice progression. Whew. Yes. Love it. All right, big inhale. Exhale, look down, palms come to the earth. Tuck your left toes, bring your left knee up off the mat. Step your right foot back to meet the left in plank, flow, or meet us in down dog. Let's switch over a little. All right, inhale, left leg lifts up into the sky. Exhale, let's bring it forward for a runner's lunge. Drop that back knee, untuck the toes. And let's come up either onto our palms, onto our blocks, or arms reach up for a nice low lunge. Keeping our left knee stacked over our ankle for the most part. We don't want it jetting forward too far. Cool. So if it's feeling good, but you want a little bit more, just make that teeny tiny movement of bringing left hip back, right hip forward. We'll engage those hip flexors a little more. Yeah, awesome. Okay, inhale. Exhale, look down, palms come to the earth. Tuck the right toes, right knee comes up. Step left foot back to meet the right in plank, flow, or meet us in down dog. Knowing that child's pose is always available to us if we want it. Spike the heels up, bend the knees, inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the front of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Deep bend in the knees, belly comes to thighs. Graze the fingertips on the mat as you lift up for chair pose. It's really hot outside. All right, we'll sit a little deeper. Lift the chest up. Inhale. Exhale, dive forward, forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Says decide to sit on my He's like the goat you. Step back, take a flow if you want one, or meet us in down dog, or hang out with the little dog. Hi. Oh my god. Inhale, right leg lifts up into the sky. Exhale, we're gonna bring it forward for a runner's lunge. Drop that back knee, untuck the toes. Let's hang out in low lunge for a second. Maybe reach the arms up if you want. Yeah. Okay, we're going to add on here. Let's take an inhale. Exhale, look down. I'm going to bring hands to blocks here. And I'm going to start to shift back into half splits. Straightening out the right leg. Right toes point up towards the ceiling. Trying to keep that left thigh perpendicular to the mat rather than sinking the hips back. And then maybe fold over that straightened right leg. Whew. Cool. Take a breath. Inhale, we'll lift the chest. Exhale, bend back into right knee. We're back in our low lunge. Let's keep our hands down on the mat, though. We'll tuck our left toes, bring our left knee up off the mat. Step your left foot forward about like 8 inches or so that left heel can come down. As it does that, start to straighten out the right leg. Flank stretch. Once again, folding over a straight-ish, theoretically, right leg. Again, hands on blocks might be helpful here. Try to draw that left hip forward, right hip back. Get into those right hamstrings a little deeper. Awesome. Okay, big inhale. Exhale, start to bend back into the right knee, palms come to the earth. Step right foot back to meet the left in plank, flow, or meet us in downward facing dog. Awesome. Inhale, left leg lifts up into the sky. Exhale, bring it forward. Runner's lunge. Drop that back knee. Untuck the toes. Inhale, low lunge. Nice. All right, big inhale. Exhale, look down. Palms come maybe to blocks. Start to straighten out that left leg. Half splits. Left toes point up. Fold over it. Awesome. Interesting. I think my right hamstrings are tighter. Maybe sink a little further. We'll inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, bend back into left knee. Bring hands to the mat. Tuck the right toes, bring right knee up off the mat. Step that right foot forward about 8 inches. Seal the heel down as you straighten the left leg. Plank stretch. Oh, yes. Right hip forward, left hip back. Pressing into the ball of the left foot. Help you get your left hip back. And really feel it in the hamstrings. Nailing it. Yeah, awesome. Big inhale. Exhale, bend back into left knee. Step your left foot back to meet the right in plank. Flow or meet us in down dog. Awesome. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the front of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Deep bend in the knees. Belly comes to thighs. Inhale, chair pose. Yes. It's all happening. Last chair pose of class, I think, though. Inhale. Exhale, press the earth away. Come up to stand. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, palms come to heart center. Oh, I'm sweating so much on my face. All right, couple breaths. All right, it's gonna be just a quick, we're just gonna barrel downhill here for the rest of class. Whatever that means to you. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palms come to the earth. Step or hop back into plank. Take a flow or meet us in downward facing dog. Awesome, y'all. All right. Inhale, right leg lifts up into the sky. Exhale, we're going to bring it forward for runner's lunge. We'll drop that back knee and tuck the toes. And we'll come back into our low lunge. I'm going to keep my hands on blocks here because we're not going to be here too long. We'll inhale. Exhale, shift the hips back, straighten the legs, half splits. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, flow forward, low lunge. Inhale. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, low lunge. Yeah, beautiful. All right, hands will come to the mat. Tuck the left toes, bring left knee up off the mat. Step left foot forward a smidge, seal the heel down, straighten out the right leg, plank stretch. We're not going to hear too long. So what might be helpful here is bringing your blocks out in front of you, about 8 inches or so. Mine are about 6 inches, I guess, in front of my foot. We're going to start to bend into the right knee a little bit, start to root into right leg. When you're ready, lift your left leg up, standing splits. Doesn't have to be as dramatic as sounds. See if you can get all 5 of your toes of the left foot pointing down to the mat. Lift the heel a little higher. Cool. Yeah, we're there. Awesome. From here, I'm going to bring my right hand / block forward another few inches. And we're going to open up into half moon pose. So start to stack left hip over right. Now all your left toes are pointing out to the left. Left hand comes to hip or reaches up towards the ceiling. Yes. Left leg is theoretically aiming to be parallel with the mat. Doesn't have to be though. Imagine stomping on a wall behind you. Keep stacking that left hip, open up the chest. Yay! Okay, so lots of control here. Start to bring some weight out of the right hand. So you're like in a little floating half moon. All right, nice and controlled. Step your left foot at the back of the mat, open up warrior two. Yeah! All right, nice strong bend in the right knee. Right knee is tracking towards the little toe on the right foot. Hands will come to heart center here. My bra is actively unzipping. Hands at heart center. It's that kind of good. We'll take an inhale. Exhale, we're going to skandasana side squat to the back of our mat. So start to bend into the left knee, lower those hips if it's comfortable for your knee. Yeah! Beautiful. All right, take an inhale here. Exhale, bring your hands to frame the left foot at the back of the mat. We're in runner's lunge at the back of the mat. Yes, y'all. Okay, from here, bring your hands forward about 8 inches. We're going to lift the right leg up, standing splits, just like we did, but our right leg is lifted. All right, this is going to be a little bit of a balance challenge. Make sure that if, for instance, you're on a porch, make sure your foot's on one plane of wood rather than between two. All right, cool. All right, really firm into that right leg. We're going to start to lift our arms. We're going to come into warrior three. So crown of the head reaches forward, right heel reaches back. We'll probably fall. Okay, continue lifting the torso. Let your right leg start to come down, but don't let the foot touch the mat. And we're going to swing the right leg forward. So we're coming all the way up to stand, swinging our right leg out in front of us. Yeah, aiming to extend the leg. Right, cool. Okay, now bend the right knee. And just bring left hand to the left hip, right palm to right knee. Yeah, nailed it. That was quite awesome. Good job. All right, now we'll take our right peace fingers to our right big toe. Maybe stay here, or maybe you reach your right heel forward. Hand to big toe pose. Yes. Yes, yeah. Maybe reach the left arm up if you're feeling it.
Oh, God.
Yes! All right, big inhale. Exhale, bend back into the right knee. Nice and controlled. Inhale. Exhale, step the right foot way to the front of the mat. So we're going to face the long left edge of our mat. So we're facing out towards the feet. Cool. All right, take an inhale here. Exhale, skandasana, side squat to the back of your mat, just like we did earlier. Inhale. Exhale, shift to the front of your mat, bend into that right knee. Oh, yeah. Beautiful stuff. All right, from here, we're going to frame our right foot, come into runner's lunge at the front of your mat. Drop that back knee, untuck the toes. All right, we're in low lunge. Take a second here. Exhale, half splits. So, actually, I'm going to grab my blocks for this. You might hang out in half splits. That might feel best for tonight. But if you want to play with front splits, we're pretty warmed up here. You might just start to slide that right heel forward. Body's really good at telling you when to stop. And we've got our blocks here so that we can stay in control of our body weight, right? When body does tell us to stop, we can listen. No. All right, we'll take another breath. All right, if we slid our right heel forward, let's just start to slide it back into our half split. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, bend back into the right knee. We're back in our low lunge. All right, we're going to tuck our left toes. And then plant your palms. Step your right foot back to meet left and plank and hold. From here, we're going to shift forward onto our tippy tiptoes, lower chaturanga and pause. And then float all the way down to your belly. Yes, cool. Okay, from here, we're gonna reach our left elbow forward, come onto our left side body. So we're gonna prop our head up with our left palm like a pinup girl, feeling sexy. All right, and then see if you can get a straight line from your left elbow to your right, or to your heels. And then your flexed feet here is the only thing keeping you from falling on your face, ideally. Cool. So we're just starting to stabilize using our core to help us. All right, once you're there, once you found the sweet wobbly spot, we're gonna start to bend the right knee, take your right peace fingers, try to go for that right big toe. If you find it, stay here or reach that right heel up, Anantasana. Awesome.
That's hard. That's real hard.
All right, big inhale. Keep the leg lifted, but release the grip. And slowly let that right leg float back down. Amazing. Let's come on to our bellies. Palms under the shoulders. Tuck the toes. Bring just your knees up off the mat. Imagine you're a flat board, your strongest person in the world. Take an inhale. Exhale, press the earth away, high plank. Cool. All right, let's play with side plank if we're feeling it. We're going to come onto the left pinky edge of our left foot. Awesome. And our right hand might reach up. Who knows? Who knows? If you're feeling it, you might start to bend the right knee, find like tree pose, or take right peace fingers, go for the right big toe, and reach that right leg up. Yes, take an inhale. Exhale, bring the right leg back down, both palms down. We're in plank. Lower all the way to your belly. Beautiful. Okay, and then we're working into our peak transition here. So if you were playing with that, the bound side plank, we're gonna play with transitioning that directly into Hanumanasana, front splits. Yeah, I'd say don't go for it if you don't have the front splits. It might hurt a lot. But you can try bending that back knee if it is something you just want to play with. So yeah, either way, maybe just playing with the side plank is feeling right. So I'm so sweaty. There's like a 90% chance I'm just gonna fall.
Yeah.
All right, we'll tuck our toes. Super strong body here. Inhale. Exhale, press the earth away. Side plank. Left pinky edge of the foot. All right, maybe grabbing the right big toe, maybe reaching right leg up. If you want the transition, start to come onto the ball of the left foot. Start to reach that right heel forward. And set yourself down. Whew. And we're just going to breathe for a second. Cool. All right, those of us that went for that, let's come back into half splits. And then we'll all bend back into our right knee, back into our low lunge. Oh, my mat is not agreeing with it. Cool. All right, from here, palms come to the earth. Step your right foot back to meet the left in plank. If you want to flow, I don't. If you want it, take it. Otherwise, see you in down dog. Whew. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel top of the mat, forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, let's reach it up. Arms up. Exhale, heart center. One side to go, and then we're done. Whew. Okay, cool. I'm so
drenched.
sorry.
It's a hot yoga class.
It is hot. It's good for the hamstrings, at least. Cool. All right. Arms reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palms come to the earth. Step our hop back into plank. Take a flow if you care to, or meet us in down dog. Beautiful. Yeah. Inhale, left leg lifts up into the sky. Exhale, we're bringing it forward for runner's lunge. Dropping that back knee, untucking the toes. Gonna hang out in the lunge for a sec. Maybe you recruit the blocks again. Awesome. Take an inhale. Exhale, let's sit it back. Half splits. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, sink it forward, low lunge. Inhale. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, bend into left knee, low lunge. All right, from here, hands come to the mat, tuck the right toes, bring right knee up off the mat. Step right foot forward for flank stretch. Straighten out that left leg, right heel's down. And hands might come to blocks here, right? Hang out for a beat. Whew. And then we'll start to bend into the left knee. Bring your blocks forward about 8 inches. Lift that right leg for standing split. See if you can get all those toes pointing down towards the mat. Yes, team. All right. So we're going to go for that half moon transition. So start to stack right hip over left. Turn all of those toes to point towards the right foot. Right hand can come to hip or reach up towards the sky. Yes, nice. Yes, y'all look awesome. Beautiful. Love it. Okay, so here's that challenge. We'll start to take the weight out of our left hand, like a floating, levitating half moon. Yeah, inhale. Nice and controlled. Step that right foot to the back of the mat. Open up to warrior 2. We're so close. Whew. Inhale here, open hips. Exhale, skandasana to the back of your mat. Bend into that right knee. Yes. Inhale. Exhale, runner's lunge to the back of the mat. Frame that right foot. Yay! Okay, here's where hands come forward about 8 inches. Lift that left leg up into the sky. Here's that balance sequence. All right, so standing splits for now. All the toes pointed down. Nice flex left ankle, super strong lifted leg. All right, now we're going to start to take weight out of our hands as we play with warrior 3. Crown of the head reaches forward. Left heel stomps back behind us. So think of yourself as one of those like drinking bird toys, because we're going to start to lift the torso, and as we lift the torso, the straight left leg starts to come down. Left foot kind of grazes above the mat as it swings forward. Go ahead and just bend that left knee. Bring left knee forward and up. Yes, that was awesome. All right, left hand to left hip, right, or left hand to left knee, right hand to right hip. Left piece fingers might come to the left big toe. Left heel might extend forward. Hands to big toe pose. Yes, yo, yeah. Reaching that right arm up. Amazing. Big inhale. Exhale, bend back into that left knee. Lots of control here. Release the left foot. Big inhale. Exhale, step left foot way back to the front of the mat. Open up to that long right edge of your mat. Inhale here. Exhale, bend into right knee. Skandasana, back of the mat. Look at Kevin. He was just glaring at you. Inhale. Exhale, skandasana, front of the mat. Bend into left knee. All right, let's frame that left foot. Runner lunge to the front of the mat. Drop that back knee and tuck the toes. Low lunge just for a second. Take an inhale. Exhale, we're sitting it back. Half splits. And maybe we're going to stay in half splits on this side, right? Or you might opt to slowly start to slide that left heel forward. Whew. I don't know about this one. I'm going to see how Hanumanasana feels. Left foot forward. Nice big breath. Oh, there it is. Okay. We'll start to bend back into that right knee. Slowly slide that left heel in if it slid out at all. All right, inhale here. Exhale, bend back into that right knee. We got it. Palms come to the earth. Tuck right toes. Bring right knee up off the mat. Step left foot back to meet the right and plank and hold. Shift forward, lower chaturanga, pause. Float here. And then come all the way to the belly. Yay, we're so close. Reach your right elbow forward. Come onto right edge of your body. Flex the feet. Straight line from heels to elbow. Anantasana might be a nice place to just hang out through the side plank sequence. All right, cool. Try and get to that wobbly spot, right, where you have to use the core to stay stable. That's where we want to be. All right, if it's feeling good, let's bend that left knee, take left peace fingers, go for left big toe. And it all's well, maybe you reach that left heel up. Awesome. Yay. Okay. All right. Keep that leg lifted, but release your grip. Slowly let left leg float back down. All right. Nice, team. Let's come back onto our bellies. Did the show start with that? All right.
Oh, it might have.
I don't see any.
The dogs are attacking.
All right, let's tuck the toes. Take an inhale. Exhale, high plank. We're going to go side plank 1 if we're feeling it. Come on to pinky edge of right foot. Left hand to left hip or reaching up. Stay or left peace fingers to left big toe. Maybe reaching left heel up. Keep the pelvis high. Yoo-hoo, big inhale. Exhale, release, come back to plank. Float to your belly. Roll the wrists out for a sec. One more thing. Cool. If you're in the mood for that transition, let's give her a shot. If you're not, anything else is going to do. Whew. All right, team. Let's do it. All right. We'll tuck the toes. Take an inhale. Exhale, high plank. Side plank. Come on to pinky edge of right foot. Oh, okay. Oh, gosh. All right. Stay here or left peace fingers to left big toe. Reaching up. If you want the transition, come onto the ball of the right foot and reach that left heel. Forward. Nice, team. Well done, puppies. All right, let's breathe here in our success. All right, when you're ready, let's do half splits if we want it. And then we'll sink into our low lunge. All right, so tuck the right toes, bring right knee up off the mat, step left foot back to meet the right in plank. If you want a final flow of class for some reason, you can take it. Otherwise, skip it. Meet us in down dog. Alex, killing it. All right, take an inhale. On the exhale, knees come to the mat, hips come to heels. We're in child's pose. Cool. See what feels best here. Maybe rocking the head side to side, massaging between the brows. Maybe drawing the arms down alongside your legs, letting the shoulders slump forward. Cool. Awesome job, y'all. All right, we'll reach our palms forward. We're just going to pull our chest through till we come all the way onto our bellies. Ooh, beautiful. Just a little bit of restorative stuff for our hips just for a sec. Our hips and our hamstrings because we did a lot. Let's let our right knee come out to the right. Bend the right knee, flex the right ankle. Find a lot of 90-degree angles here. And then we'll find cactus arms, bending the elbows. And look over to the left. Cool. We just got a couple breaths here, nothing crazy. A gentle opener for that hip. Try to clock that right hip down a little bit more. Awesome. From here, go ahead and come onto your forearms, elbows kind of under the shoulders here. Think like Sphinx pose with the upper body. Awesome. So that lets us sink a little bit more into the hip. All right. Let's see. Let's reach our right arm forward, tense the right palm up, or it doesn't matter. As long as there's some space between your right arm and the ground. Go ahead and thread left arm under the right, left shoulder comes to the mat. As you open up into a twist, bring it out. Ooh, that was so vicious. Hello, Sherlock. All right, we're just hanging out, wringing out the body a little bit. What's up, sister? What's going on? Beautiful. Can't imagine why you'd want to lay on a sweaty yoga mat. Doesn't feel like a very pleasant.
It's like something a dog
Yeah,
enjoy.
True. All right, go ahead and unwind. Come back onto your belly. I'm just going to do the other side real quick. So we'll let that left knee come out to the left. That's a 90-degree angles. Find your cactus arms. Look over to the right. A little tail. What's a little tail doing? Awesome. Let's come up onto our like Sphinx arms, right? Onto your forearms, elbows over the shoulders. Reach the left arm forward. Thread right arm under the left. Oh no, Hobbs, you're gonna be smooshed. And shine the chest up towards the ceiling. Find your twist. Sherlock, Sherlock.
Nice. I'm really enjoying the taste of sweat. Salt. Thumbs is now in the center of all of us.
Awesome. Let's start to come back onto our bellies. Oh, hi, Hobbs. Sorry. And then we'll go ahead and flip all the way onto our backs. Ugh. Hi. Ugh, you smell so bad. We'll hug our knees in towards our chest. Just start to rock back and forth. Massage your low back a little bit. Send it some love. Take a nice big inhale. And when you're ready, exhale it out. Find your perfect Shavasana, your perfect final resting pose of class. Some of us will end class the way we started in Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees out. Some of us will extend the legs. Whatever feels good. Just give yourself at least 4 deep breaths in whatever posture seems right. Thank you all so much for joining today. I hope to see you soon in some capacity. Namaste. Thanks, y'all. Thanks for being here.
Becca, that was great.
Yay.
That's what my body needed.
Yeah, it was a good ring out.
Oh, that was so good.
Yay. Again, behind me are Alex and Taylor. They're professional yoga models. You can hire them for your next yoga video.
And our professional yoga dogs.
Also, professional yoga dogs. Their rates are actually much higher than Taylor and Alex's. Any donations today, as usual, are going to go to the Okra Project. The Okra Project is an organization that provides home-cooked meals to Black trans people and provides small micro grants for them to get groceries. So at least take a look at that organization. They're super great. And feel free to just donate directly to them if you want. All right, love y'all. We'll talk to you soon. Have a good weekend. Bye.
I want a recording of this.
Well, YouTube has it in perpetuity now, so it won't end.